There are efforts both on land and in the water to protect endangered species.
And your dog just might be smarter than you think. But first, buckle up for this Friday night science fair story. It's a glimpse into the future of travel, at least if the British company Urban Airport has its way. Designers partnered with Hyundai to come up with the infrastructure for flying cars. Urban Airport's founder says there's been plenty of money invested in vehicles, just not where we'll hop on and off of the planes.
You know, you can't board a plane at the moment without going to an airport, and you can't get off the train or get on the train unless you go to a train station. So that supporting ground infrastructure is absolutely key.
Urban Airport got a nearly $1.7 million government grant to create the building. The structure will go up at Coventry City Centre Airport in England.
A little closer to home now, a rare Amur tiger needs to go under the knife again. Wednesday, Milena had hip replacement surgery at Brookfield Zoo outside of Chicago. Veterinarians say she recovered well, but somehow overnight, she dislodged the implant in her femur. Tomorrow, doctors will do a different procedure to remove the implant and try another option to repair the joint.
So right now Milena's a 10-year-old tiger, which is definitely an older cat, but this is a species that can live to be 16 years of age. So she's got a good amount of life left in front of her. We're hopeful that by doing the surgery now, we're able to really get on top of this arthritis and keep her comfortable so that she's able to live a good quality life for many years down the road.
Amur tigers are also known as Siberian tigers. Scientists estimate there are only between 500 and 600 of the animals left in the wild. Here's another endangered big cat making a comeback.
Jaguars have been extinct in Argentina's Corrientes province for roughly 70 years. A few weeks ago, wildlife organizations released a female and her 2 cubs into a national park. The effort's taken more than a decade to plan. Rehabilitated jaguars and 6 cubs bred in captivity will be released next.
Seeing those jaguars walk through that gate was kind of an epiphany that these things that just 10 years ago or 15 years ago we thought, I don't know that we thought it was impossible, but we thought that it was a long shot, in the absolute long shot.
Each of the animals will have a GPS collar so conservationists can keep an eye on the cats. There are only about 200 wild jaguars in all of Argentina.
Scientists are also concerned about the shark population. According to the journal Nature, since the 1970s, the ocean shark population has dropped more than 70%. At least 30 different species are considered close to extinction. That includes names like the oceanic white tip, scalloped hammerhead, and great hammerhead. Pollution and climate change are a couple of threats, but the biggest problem is overfishing. Sharks get caught in nets. Animal conservationists call for immediate action to cut down on fishing and limit boat traffic. Well, this story should make dog owners proud and might upset parents.
According to researchers, some dogs are as smart as a 2-year-old. That's based on the number of words the pets can learn. Some dogs understand what words mean after hearing a word 4 times. Toddlers learn language roughly as fast. Border Collies, German Shepherds, Golden Retrievers, Dobermans, and Labs are at the top of the quick learner list. Previous research showed most dogs can have a vocabulary of roughly 150 words as long as there's some extensive training.
I vote for bulldogs to be put on that.
You may need to fund your own research.
Yeah.
Or do you have your own experience to back that up? Maybe you do. All right. Yeah. Someday, Hannah's research will be part of our science fair. Who knows?